Alright, this way.
Greetings, graduates of Cradle 9. Welcome to the regional... Error. Unauthorized access detected.
That doesn't sound good.
Was that the spirit? Minerva?
I don't think so. At least, not directly.
Attention. All personnel must vacate the facility immediately.
Something doesn't want us here.
It's Minerva, right? She just wants to be left alone?
What exactly was this place?
Seen anything like it before?
No. There. That's our way out.
Error. Unauthorized access. Initiating facility lockdown. Stay out.
What's going on?
Bro,
Well, at least the emergency lights work.
I said not right now.
What just happened?
Minerva's definitely here. And I think it's trying to keep us out. I'll scout ahead, see if there's a way to get us in.
You
Scout
sure we
ahead.
shouldn't come with you?
Oh, yeah, Minerva could be dangerous. Let me make sure it's safe.
Okay.
We'll be right here if you need us.
Please. Survive, you two.
Okay, I need to find where Minerva's hiding. I should look for a way to access the facility systems.
Alert. Restricted access. You are not wanted here.
Nope, sorry. You're not getting rid of me that easily, Minerva. This leads. What are all those cables in the center for?
Whoa.
Minerva's shutting me out.
Minerva. What the hell, girl?
Guess I'm not going that way.
What about up here?
Blocked.
Ah, okay. Vent it is. The vents it is. This one first. Whoa, I just slid right in.
Dead end.
Alright, the other one then.
I can feel a draft above. Might be a way out of this shaft.
Ooh. I will certainly take you. Thank you.
Looks like another part of the facility.
But not something we can access right now.
Don't think I'm getting through that door right now.
Restore
Turn back,
power.
see what else I can find.
Okay, well, at least we know it's here now.
And I'm outside. I need to find a way back into the facility.
Where the heck? Oh! Oh, I see where we came from. Okay. Is there down there? Doesn't look like it. Anyway.
Close. If I can get Minerva to cooperate, I can merge it with Gaia. Finally bring her back. And we can start fixing the blight, the storms, and maybe she can help me figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were. Why did they have a clone of Elizabeth? Why did they want it back up? Pipe's up there. Might lead me to a way back in.
Maybe they're just trying to do the same thing as you. Trying to fix the world. You wanted me to do what? Am I? Dumb. Were we supposed to do something? Oh, right here. Just a little blind.
Ah, another shaft. Okay, now I've got to find a way to plug into this place. Looks like some kind of dome. Wonder what it's for.
Who knows? It's a big ass circle. Just want to make sure there's nothing through there. Oh. We about to have a fight? Alright.
Alert. System core penetrated.
Well, Minerva, insert Gaia kernel. Minerva!
Minerva? I need the console. Please.
Access denied.
It didn't used to be like this. Do you remember it? Anything? You were part of something bigger once. Something good. Gaia. That's right. She can live again. But only if you give her the chance. I can't reboot her without you.
Oh.
Aloy, cease.
you'll disappear into her. Become part of her, like you used to be.
Misery. This speaks.
Misery? Oh, Minerva, she's been going through it.
Thank you. Thank you, Minerva. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Minerva function to original code. Do you wish to initiate heuristic matrix?
Here goes.
Part of Gaia? Or all of her, she's still being made.
Gaia.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek.
I-
A moment. Scanning data.
Her past? What?
So it is Aloy, not Elizabeth.
Oh shit.
We have much to discuss, but initialization of my heuristic matrix will not be complete for several minutes more. In the meantime, I suggest you familiarize yourself with this facility. It is our best option for a base of operations.
Oh
And
shit.
you can make use of its equipment to improve your ability to override machines.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Shall I grant access to your companions?
She's
They will
amazing.
be here shortly.
Okay, but don't overwhelm them, okay? They don't have a lot of experience with things like, well, you.
Oh, this is so cool.
So no fake this time?
No.
This time she's real. Varl, so this is Gaia.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Gaia's still, waking up. Let's look around.
I will highlight the location of the lab on your focus.
Oh, this is so cool. Guys,
I have
actually.
established a network between your focuses, allowing you to communicate when apart.
Good. So what was this place?
A regional control center, where Zero Dawn progeny would have overseen terraforming operations in the area.
This is so
I
cool.
suggest you explore this facility, Aloy, until my initialization is complete.
And now we can talk to Varl and Zove long distance. Hell yeah. Oh, this is so cool.
What's all this?
This was intended as the main gathering space for control center operatives.
You could fit a good number of people in here.
Or maybe just a few. To start with, you two go ahead. I'm going to poke around a bit. It looks like plants could grow here.
Getting ideas?
Perhaps.
Oh shit, we're gonna have a base of operations with people in here? It's called the base.
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. Unfortunately, those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was destroyed.
Oh.
That's too bad. So
This
this
is
place was
crazy.
here all this time. Built for people who would never show up.
Why didn't they?
Remember that guy I told you about? Ted Farrow? He sabotaged things. It wasn't supposed to be this way. What's this space for?
This would have been the sleeping quarters for Control Center operatives.
Oh.
Reminds me of the bedhouse aspirants had to sleep in the night before the proving.
Looks like an office.
Correct. The facility was designed with a number of private offices.
I guess it's nice to have a space to call your own.
Yeah? Apparently where we need to go, but I kind of want to... I should have started way over here. Oh, that's the stairs.
Through that door is a trail that leads towards Plainsong.
So I could head back east if I need to, once we're done here.
Correct.
Looks like another office.
If no one's ever been here, who built all this?
Gaia did. With the help of machines. Hey, Gaia? Why doesn't this door have power?
At my current operating level, I am only able to restore functionality to part of this facility. In time, that may change.
Got it.
Same with that door. And we've been here. Alright, let's go to the main area.
So this was supposed to be the lab.
That was its intended purpose. Some of the machine data you recovered from the repair bay below us appears to be corrupted. Accessing the terminal in this room will show you how to repair and complete the override.
Ooh!
I'll take a look.
Use fabrication terminal. We can only do scrapper. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, because we need stuff from them. Noted. We're gonna create job. No, no, no.
Well, I was able to repair some of the corrupted overrides. But it looks like I need data from more machine parts to fix the rest.
My initialization is complete. You may continue to explore the facility, Aloy. When you are ready, return to the control room. We have much to discuss.
Okay. Where do these stairs go? What in the... Borrow? Out of my way. Where does this go?
Oh, I've been down here before. It's where I first got into the facility.
Yeah, she was shutting
What's all this
doors
stuff
off.
for?
This facility was designed to process an immense amount of data from the terraforming system. This is where it would have been stored.
Looks like some
Where-
kind of storage room.
Would have been stored.
Aloy, you have now visited all accessible rooms of the facility.
Okay, we'll be back. Alright. Back up top we go.
Okay. Maybe it's time to talk to Gaia.
I'll leave you to it.
Alright.
Hello, Aloy.
Hi. So you're ready?
Yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many questions.
Yeah. But 2 big ones first.
Yes, the functions.
We're not going to be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search for your subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced.
Oh, cool.
I will search for the others now. Transmitting query pattern. Receiving.
Oh. What does that mean?
Of Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
What about the others?
Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach. Procurable.
Oh shit, what the hell?
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential. Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
God dang it, Hephaestus.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot. Procuring Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
Okay.
Grab the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
So, Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location and find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device and physically carried back to this facility.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one subordinate function at a time.
Okay.
But in all other respects, it will suffice.
Alright, and then the strangers.
Maybe you can help me make sense of something. A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of strangers who tried to kill me. They had machine servitors and a clone of Elizabeth Sobek with them.
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
Yeah, them.
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades.
What?
prompting My predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Okay, that sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy.
I don't know if we knew if the signal was
calculations are
alien.
complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away.
Can she understand the concept
so
of...
vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
Dude. Can Aloy comprehend this?
Okay, so... what's so far away, and why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
Sirius star system.
Serious? But that's where Far Zenith, their ship...
The Odyssey.
Yes,
What?
that's where it was headed. But it blew up. Unless... I don't... Why make it seem like they failed? They didn't want anyone to know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're from... that they're descendants of... Farsenith?
What?
Yes, that is my conclusion.
Wow. That makes sense, but also why?
The 3 subordinate functions that you detected. What do we know about them?
All 3 are relevant to problems currently plaguing the biosphere. Ether is responsible for detoxifying the atmosphere and moderating the weather. Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources. Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life. If all 3 were restored to me, they would constitute a massive increase to my heuristic processing density. But beware. Their responses to my query pattern were irregular. In human terms, they are frightened, lost, and paranoid.
Like Minerva. They need to be whole again.
Exactly.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066. by
Fucking
order of
Ted Faro.
Pharaoh, huh? I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
Damn, Gaia.
All 3 of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring the remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density.
But they're not
Unfortunately,
needed.
I have no way to track them. They have disappeared without a trace.
Does that mean we can't get them? Or is it like, oh, surprise, they're here? If we just explore enough? Or is that something for future games? Or DLC?
You said you need Hephaestus to save life from extinction. Why?
Every subordinate function has value, but Hephaestus is by far the most important. Only by recovering and merging it can I regain my ability to design and mass-produce new machines at cauldrons across the planet. Only through it can I program new machines and alter the tasking of existing machines to completely reverse environmental damage. Recovering other subordinate functions may buy us time, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently stave off mass extinction.
God dang it.
Given Hephaestus's importance, is there really no way to capture and merge it first?
I'm afraid that is quite impossible. In my present state, launched and merged with Minerva, I am operating at less than 1/5, 18.8%, of my intended processing capacity. Hephaestus dwarfs this figure. Were an attempt made to conduct the merge under these circumstances, Hephaestus would absorb me, rather than the other way around.
Oh.
The merge cannot be attempted until my heuristic processing density exceeds its own.
And how many subordinate functions is that going to take?
The 3 we gotta find?
Merging Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon will expand my heuristic network to 41.6% capacity. exceeding that of Hephaestus.
You said Hephaestus isn't located in just one place.
Correct. Unlike the other subordinate functions which are confined to discrete physical processors, Hephaestus is distributed throughout the global network that connects the planet's cauldrons.
So, when the time comes to subdue it, how do we make that happen?
I do not know. While you are retrieving the procurable subordinate functions, I will find a solution.
Okay.
So, once Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
Yes, and to program their behavioral routines, or even control them directly.
So could you build an army of machines? Attack the descendants of Far Zenith and take them out?
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps to preserve life on Earth, human life above all. So yes, once I have been empowered with the capacities of Hephaestus, I could design, build, and command such an army. Given the nature of the Far Zenith threat, doing so may be our only option. I must admit, however, that I have misgivings about using such technology to kill.
Yeah,
no
me
matter
too.
How aggressive the enemy.
That's good. It means you have a conscience. As Elizabeth intended.
Indeed.
Alright, let's go back. Questions about the Zenith. Oh my goodness.
The sole purpose of the signal was to destroy life on Earth, right? Why would descendants of Far Zenith want to do that?
Yeah, why?
At this point, we can only speculate.
I mean, Earth posed no threat to them. We don't have the technology to get in their way. We didn't even know about them.
True.
Unless... well... could it be that they want the planet for themselves? The strangers I ran into, they were after a Gaia backup of their own. I mean, if they did that... if they booted their own Gaia and boosted her power... until she could take control of Hephaestus.
Oh.
And then the whole terraforming system.
Then yes, the system could be used to do what the extinction signal failed to accomplish.
Why,
Snuff
though?
out life, and then potentially to build an entirely new biosphere, to their specifications,
So they could be trying to do the same thing we are.
but with opposite results.
Extinction. Instead of salvation.
What the?
Well, this is not good.
Well, why would they want to do this? I need to know their motives more.
You said Sirius is... really far from Earth.
81 trillion kilometers.
Sure.
0.611 light years.
Right. So, how would the descendants have gotten here?
On a spacecraft much like the Odyssey, though significantly more advanced. The journey from Earth to Sirius would have taken the Odyssey almost 300 years. This appears to have been much faster. If
Oh.
their ship departed Sirius at the same moment the extinction signal first began transmitting, the journey was made in just 29 years at an average of 0.297 the speed of light. If they did not set out for Earth until they learned of the extinction signal's failure, the journey was even faster, a mere 13 years, or 0.662 the speed of light.
Holy
Okay, enough.
shit.
You're making my head spin.
Okay, good. I was gonna say, Aloy understands this. She needs to back it up.
The descendants I ran into at the Hades Proving Lab, they had a clone of Elizabeth Sobek. So that's consistent with the idea that they came here to salvage Zero Dawn technologies, right?
Yes. As your own experience demonstrates, a clone of Elizabeth Sobek functions in effect as a key to the terraforming system.
But how could they have made a clone?
The Odyssey carried approximately 200,000 human zygotes, millions of animal zygotes, and billions of plant seeds. It is conceivable that Elizabeth Sobek's genetic material was sampled, with or without her knowledge, and carried aboard the ship in storage.
That's... okay, but... I mean... This clone... how could she participate in this? Destroying Elizabeth's dream? It's evil.
She didn't.
Difficult to know. Perhaps she is loyal to the group and shares their objectives. Or perhaps she is a subordinate and has no choice but
Yeah, I
to
think it's that
comply
one.
with their orders.
Elizabeth Sobek? A subordinate? I don't think so.
Yeah, well, she probably grew up in a completely different environment and was probably forced to do things. That's what I'm thinking. Also, I think Aloy was just upset because, oh no, she has a sister now, technically. And she's on the other side of the fight. I think that really upsets Aloy.
The
Oh,
extinction
okay.
signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
So the signal could only have been sent by someone who had thorough knowledge of the system, huh?
Yes. The signal's design was exceptionally precise and highly advanced. Were its intentions less malevolent, I would admire the intellect or intellects that produced it.
Fair.
So if the descendants came to Earth on a spaceship, I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes, as your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields
Yeah.
them from harm.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed indestructible.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. For example, assuming I absorbed Hephaestus and utilized it to create a large force of combat machines. No shielding could withstand such an assault indefinitely.
So there's hope.
Always.
If we have to go to war. So, my thing is, I'm already, like, theorizing and trying to figure out what's gonna happen, because that's just what I do. But the Zenith people are also going to be looking for core functions, subordinate functions of Gaia, and also trying to restore Gaia. So I'm wondering if they're going to go for the same ones we are, or if they're going to go for the ones that we have no idea where their location is. I wonder if they already got those three. Because they also have a Gaia backup, or at least the seed. Ooh, I'm excited.
How did you figure out that the extinction signal came from Sirius?
The key came with data on your focus, from Silent's interrogation of Hades. The duration of the signal itself, 17.22 years.
That doesn't make sense. You said that the signal took 8.6 years to arrive from Sirius. Why would the signal keep transmitting after it was received and you blew yourself up?
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until it received notice from Hades.
Which would take another 8.6 years to get back.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting, after a total of 17.22
Holy shit.
years.
That's a lot of years
So
to
the
wait.
duration, halved, gave me the distance the signal
Damn,
traveled.
she's using math.
With that in mind, I simply scanned my astronomical database for any relevant location 8.6 light-years away. Because it was far Zenith's intended destination, Sirius was the only logical source.
She's smart. Okay. The biosphere.
What is the state of the biosphere? Is the terraforming system functioning at all?
In a sense, the terraforming system never stopped functioning. The
Ah.
difference, since my predecessor's destruction, is that there has been no central governing intelligence to monitor its robotic agents and assign new tasks. As a result, errors have accrued, and day by day, the biosphere has gradually veered ever more sharply towards destruction. In recent months, disturbances in the biosphere have become obvious.
The
But
blight.
these bellwether phenomena offer just the merest glimpse of the complex and accelerating cycles of environmental dysfunction, now driving Earth's biosphere towards collapse.
And you can't do anything to stop it?
If you can return Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter to me, I can improvise modest corrections to parts of the system. Weather will improve, water will be purified, and rampant plant growth curtailed.
I feel like
But
the
such
plant's
corrections
important.
will not stave off collapse. They will only buy us time. Only with Hephaestus can I design and produce new robotic agents designed to permanently reverse the damage that has accumulated. All efforts must be directed toward that end.
Alright, we got a game plan. Oh, how long do we have? That's important.
How long do we have then?
At present rates, without additional factors, the biosphere will cross a point of no return in approximately 4 months.
4 months?
And if I gather Ether, Demeter, Poseidon, merge you with them?
We will only gain a few months more.
Only a few more months?
Every bit counts.
Holy shit. Let's do it.
I guess I should get going and start bringing back subordinate functions. What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate functions saw physical sensors capable of holding them. So in each case you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind. Ether is the closest, and therefore might be the easiest to acquire.
We'll get him first.
However, it appears to be in the middle of Tanakh territory.
Oh.
My knowledge of that tribe is limited to data I read on your focus, but they seem to have a significant inclination towards violence.
Well, that's a nice way to put it. What about Poseidon and Demeter?
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert south of this location. My substratal geography data indicates that a major old-world settlement called Las Vegas.
Las Vegas? Oh my
A
god.
ruin in the middle of the desert, huh? Strange place for an AI devoted to water.
Agreed. As for Demeter, it appears to be located on the coast to the far west. Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any relevant data about the region. As such, it may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to go after. Ether, somewhere in Tanakh territory. Poseidon in the desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
Well, I have to answer? Oh god, we'll do Ether first.
I think I'll head for Ether.
Then I will assign Ether as the objective on your focus.
Aw, thanks, Gaia.
If you obtain it, I may be able to use it to quell the most severe storms in the region.
Ooh.
Though I
Right,
will
there's a
require
crazy-ass
Hephaestus
storm.
and the control over machines that it offers to permanently stabilize the biosphere. Should you change your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface at any time. I will also transmit a summary of available data on all of the subordinate functions to you for reference.
Well,
Is there anything
thanks.
else I can help you with? I know you have a great deal to accomplish.
I do, don't I?
Oh, she has her.
Is something wrong?
I don't know. It's just that Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it. Do you think I can do it all? Repair the system, defeat Far Zenith, live up to her example?
Absolutely. In her last message, my predecessor declared her unwavering conviction in your success. In you, all things are possible. You prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system core. You will prevail in this.
Oh, Gaia.
Thank you, Gaia. Well, I guess I should get going.
I have unlocked the facility's exits. One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Varl?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that. That's you, Aloy?
Yeah. Gaia's opened the exits to this place. Can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
Oh, that's cool. Oh. we got Aether. Aether is a zero-dawn subordinate function responsible for the detoxification and stabilization of Earth's atmosphere. During the construction of Zero Dawn in 2065 and 66, Aether's software was developed by Alpha Project lead Anders Larsen. It was one of the first subordinate functions deployed when Minerva's code-breaking efforts successfully deactivated the robots of the Pharaoh swarm. For centuries after, it worked through machines built by Hephaestus to scrub Earth's atmosphere of toxins, moderate the climate, and establish stable weather patterns. When Hades was infected by the mysterious signal that it gave malevolent consciousness, Gaia destroyed herself to prevent it from taking over and triggering another extinction. At this time, Aether, deranged and semi-conscious, fled to a processor somewhere in the Forbidden West. Poseidon. It's a function responsible for detoxification of Earth's hydrosphere. Catalina Garcia Fernandez. Developed by her. It was one of the first subordinate functions deployed after Minerva's code-breaking efforts. For centuries, it worked through machines built by Hephaestus to cleanse Earth's oceans, rivers, lakes, and streams of pollutants, preparing the waters to sustain life. And it fled to the west. Demeter. Oh, you're long. It's responsible for the reintroduction and subsequent nurturing of Earth's plant life. It was developed by lead Tanaka Naoto. It was one of the later subordinate functions to be deployed when Minerva code-breaking efforts successfully deactivated the robots of the Pharaoh storm. It was only after Aether and Poseidon had sufficiently purified Earth's skies and seas of toxin that plant life could be reintroduced via seed banks and caches of genetic material. For centuries after, Demeter worked through machines built by Hephaestus to plant, nurture, and sustain vegetation throughout the world. It fled somewhere to the Forbidden West. Oh, Demeter is responsible for the distribution of strange metal flowers throughout the world. Because Tanaka Naoto loved poetry, Demeter embeds verses in the form of code fragments into these devices that attribute to its creator. Oh, so if we get Demeter, we can open the flowers? Apollo. Oof. It was intended to be responsible for the education and cultural uplift of humanity. It was developed by project lead Samina Abaji. Apollo was supposed to be the last subordinate function to be deployed after Eleuthia had birthed a new generation of humans from stored genetic material in its cradle facilities. Apollo was to give them a comprehensive education, including the history of the humankind. But Ted Farrell prevented that from happening. To keep future humans from grasping his culpability for the robot plague that destroyed the world, he purged the Apollo database and murdered all of Zero Dawn's Alpha Project leads. As a result, a new generation of humans had never received knowledge of the past. They were released into the wilds as teens, left to their own devices. They fragmented into primitive tribes. Stripped of its database, Apollo still exists, but only as an empty shell. When Hades was infected by the mysterious signal that gave it it fled to a processor in the world. And Archimedes. It was responsible for the reintroduction and subsequent nurturing of Earth's animal life. During the construction of Zero Dawn, it was developed by Alpha lead Charles Ronson. It was one of the later subordinate functions deployed when Minerva code-breaking efforts successfully deactivated the robots of the Pharaoh swarm. It was only after Aether and Poseidon had sufficiently purified Earth's skies and seas of toxins, and Demeter had brought back plant life, that animals could be reintroduced via caches of genetic material. For centuries after, Archimedes worked through machines built by Hephaestus to nurture and sustain animals throughout the world. So it also fled somewhere in the world. It doesn't even say the West. So who knows where it's at. We're lucky that 3 of them fled to the West. Oh! Aloy, below you will find a summary of the subordinate functions. I have included a preliminary analysis of how retrieval of Aether, Demeter, and Poseidon will allow me to effect modest corrections to the biosphere. I hope you will find it useful. Aether. Okay, so Aether improved atmospheric conditions in the region, which in turn should quell the most violent of supercell storms. Apollo. RIP. Introduction. Archimedes' introduction of primary and secondary animal species. Location unknown. Retrieval analysis for Demeter. Should result in improved soil conditions in a region, reducing the proliferation of red blight. Eleuthia has fulfilled its function by birthing all its embryos and releasing humans back into the wilds, albeit prematurely. Well, Hades, permanently destroyed. Well. Hephaestus, the global cauldron network. Minerva merged with Gaia. Poseidon. A retrieval of Poseidon should result in improved watershed conditions in the region, reducing the prolific of toxic red algae. Interesting. I think I need to sell some of these weaves. Alright, let's go meet up with Varl and Zoe.
Okay. I need to bring Ether back for Gaia. Varl and
yeah,
Zoe
we got
are
that.
waiting for me by the west exit. But I could head back east first. Check on how Plainsong's doing after the attack.
Maybe we should do that. Is this an exit? What do you mean unknown? What is that? Can't get in there. I say let's talk to Varl and Zoe first. Oh, I'm being dumb. And then we can head back to Plainsong.
Are you sure?
Yes. I think it'll be better this way.
Hello.
After you, Aloy.
I need to head further west. To, get more of Gaia's components. Make her stronger. You two can stay here in the meantime. Gaia can help get you up to speed.
Oh, her hat's
I'm not
gone.
trying to shut you out. It's like training.
Actually, I'm gonna go back east to get Erend. Bring him here.
Oh, yeah.
Look, allies, friends can help. We have a place to stay now. And like you said, Gaia can teach us, catch us up. It'll be okay.
Okay. Take these then.
All the focuses?
One to wear, one for backup.
While you're at it, stop by Stone's Echo and look for Milu. Give her a message for Talana that I found a way over the mountains.
Will do.
Are you going with him?
No. After what happened in the cave below, I want to stay here a while. There is much I need to understand. Maybe by the time you get back, I'll have a thing or two I can teach you.
Looking forward to it. When will
Adorable.
you be back?
I'm not sure. But hopefully I'll have one of Gaia's missing components with me.
Be careful out there. Even in Plainsong, we heard how the Tenakth clanlands are suffering from storms, machines, and now Regala.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Good hunting, Aloy.